It's now time for our self-care series brought to you by Big Soleil. Now, every now and again, most of us take time out to thoroughly spring clean our homes, and our daily professional workspaces are often well maintained by a group of dedicated maintenance staff. However, have you ever thought of how clean living spaces impact your psychological and emotional positioning? Well, life coach Kirsty Melmed has the lowdown, and she's on the couch with me right now. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It always gets to around this time of the year where I think everybody needs a good spring clean, and I always feel like I just need to do a good cull because it feels like it changes your mental state, as well as you know, you just feel better when the space around you looks better. Is that actually a psychological thing?
Absolutely. It's a little bit like hitting a reset button.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're under so much pressure these days, and we've got so many responsibilities to fulfill. So when you come home and your house is a mess, on top of all of that, it's going to lead to feeling even more overwhelmed and out of control. So it's so important for your, they say, tidy house, tidy mind.
Yeah.
To have.
Is there a psychological thing though, like if you are like a hoarding, or if you're not living in a clean environment?
Yes, definitely. I mean, hoarding's obviously the extreme end of it, and you could even go the other way and say somebody who's, you know, obsessively cleaning all the time. And I think either extreme, it's really a reflection that there's something not right going on inside. Perhaps there's too much responsibility or too high a need to control your surroundings. So balance is always key.
I always feel like when you feel the need to be lighter, like mentally, then actually physically lighten things. So I do a wardrobe cull. Cleaning out my garage is a really, really big one for me, because then hygienically as well, it's really good to get that space very clean. What kind of tips do you have for our viewers to kind of declutter?
So I think the important thing is to take it one step at a time. So rather than striving for absolute perfection and a pristine home, rather choose one thing and go from there. So for example, it could be something simple like making your bed every morning. And when you are consistently achieving that, then start introducing, you know, one more thing, such as putting your clothes in the washing basket rather than, you know, on that chair in the house that we all have, which accumulates dirty laundry. And the other thing is to set yourself up for success. So if something simple like putting your clothes in the laundry basket feels hard, perhaps it's because the basket's not in the room where you get undressed. And it sounds so superficial, but really it could be the thing that makes the difference. It just makes it easier for you. So is it possible then to teach yourself to be disciplined or neat? Like, what happens if you are just a messy person? Is there such a thing as just a messy person, or can you teach yourself the discipline to, you know, have some kind of an order in your home? So I know for myself, I'm a lot messier, or inclined to be messy, when I'm feeling overwhelmed and out of control. So certainly you can start cultivating a habit, and habits are really just things that you do repetitively. So the more that you do it, and that's why I say start with small things, the more that you start with the small things, you feel yourself achieving them, the more encouraged you're going to feel, and the more reinforced that new habit's going to be. And then it's easier to start adding on and adding on. So you, absolutely, I mean, with any goal in life, but specifically in this instance, the more you do it, the easier it's going to get.
Why do you think it is so important and uplifting for your spirit, you know, if we're discussing self-care, to be in a clean, beautiful, uncluttered environment?
I think at the end of the day, we all want to feel like we're in control of our lives. So coming home to a place that's ordered and neat, it feels like, you know, you did that, you're in control of that. And the other thing is, you know, the emotional impact it has when you come home to a messy home is you might start judging yourself and, you know, feeling a sense of shame or embarrassment about where you're at. And that's not going to be good in the long term. That's
so true. Like, I can't get home and, like, if I've left dishes, I have to do it before I get to bed, because if I look at it, there is something about it that does bring you down. And also, I can't think of anything more exciting to do on a Saturday morning, especially when the weather's not so great, than sitting and clearing and colouring and clearing cupboards and colour coordinating them as well, just so that when you open them, it's nice, neat, and gives my life a semblance of order.
Absolutely. Exactly. And another random thing that I do is angry dishes. So,
what are angry dishes?
So if I've had an argument with someone or someone said something on social media that's really, made me upset, then I go and I do all the dishes. And it's so satisfying to take something that's really messy and make it really clean and feel like I'm
good idea, but
back in control.
I can't do angry dishes. I can't have you breaking a plate or something. That would be Greek dishes for me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing all of these fantastic tips on self-care with us. So clean up your shelves because it's time to shine. You stand the chance now to win a Big Soleil product hamper filled with all of the essentials to keep you looking and feeling your best. All you have to do is visit the Afternoon Express Facebook page and reply to the competition post telling us your best self-care tip, and you could be our lucky winner. Fast rates apply, T's and C's apply, and visit afternoonexpress.co.za to find them. Thanks. Make this summer your time to shine with Big Soleil.